good morning, good afternoon, and yes, good evening, Skull Army and friends. Guys, we're going to be, I guess, full live in maybe another minute and a half here, but actually pretty excited for today's live stream with regards to some Warships Season 35 Tech Tree Talk preseason. What is the optimal starting path? What is the best path? I've got the tech tree, everything set up for today's stream as well. So really excited to go it over. Nonetheless, guys, we're gonna get a head start on roll call here. I do see Wyatt in the chat here. Buddy, what's up? Number one with the thumbs up. Welcome to the live stream. Big shout out to Wyatt. Nate the Great. We're going to try to actually pull Nate on call shortly as well. Fingers crossed that everything does work out. Good to see you, Nate. Cameron, how are you, buddy? We do have a Warship Pro, Cameron FTW, in the chat. Welcome to the live stream, Cameron. Sagash 5639, my man. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. DC, we got Dwight Covington, OG Sugar Shipper. Afternoon, Skull. Good afternoon, DC. Welcome, my man. Big shout out to you. Axe Darby, guys. We got Sugar Ship Upper Management in the chat. Massive shout out. We got Axe Darby joining us in the YouTube chat. Once again, Skull Army just getting a head start on roll call here. Luke Lukar, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the live stream. Very good to see you. And I know I see a Ray Azteca Sinola Mexico in the chat. Welcome, Ray. Massive shout out to you, buddy. Michael Wells. We got Michael Wells as well. Michael Wells as well. That was a pun unintended. Hey, everyone. Massive shout out to you, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Very shortly, my friends, we will be getting things started here. I also do see a Bob Miller sighting. Holy smokes, Bob and my friend Billy Miller. Great job on the crab. Seen the last hour. Me and Billy. I'm smiling right now, Bob. That's awesome. Massive shout out to you, of course, and to my friends, both you guys, Bob and Billy Miller. Your friend SkullCrusher. Good to see you, boys. Johnny Doss. I know, I'm sorry, buddy. Too much talking going on in here. Massive shout out to Rec. And you know we got the Pete Beats playing, Mike. Yeah, buddy. Alan Lozano. Alan, what's up, dude? Welcome to the live stream here. Once again, anyone just tuning in, we are just getting a head start on a roll call before we roll intro and get this party started. Don't be giving out our secrets for leg this season, Scully. Okay. All right. I'll keep it between us, Texas. The stream ends now. No, I'm kidding. Nobody is banning anybody, Rec. Love it, though. And of course, we do have a Leaf Corrigan sighting, Sup Scully, and the rest of the Skull Army. You know it, buddy. Once again, Bumblebee sighting. Massive shout out to Bumblebee. We got a Martin sighting, BBTFRG, Ballistic Ebola. Sup Scully. How's it going, Army? Martin, good to see you, buddy. Very good to see you. Excited for some tech tree talk, buddy. If you're available as well, definitely would love to get your insight. We do have the creator of the UTTC. You know I'm talking about, the Ultimate Tech Tree Calculator. Big shout out to BBTFRG, Skull Army. Do not forget to drop that BBTFRG command in the YouTube chat. And you know what? Roll intro. And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and yes, good evening, Skull Army and friends. It's your boy, your friendly neighborhood SkullCrusher, and it is good to see you, my friends. Super excited to be bringing you a Tech Tree Talk live stream, guys. We're going to be going over, essentially, the Tech Tree, the starting best path, optimal path, whatever you want to call it, but we're going to be popping it up on screen here in just a moment here. Yes, you are looking at my final layout and my final finishing rank for Boom Beach Warships Season 34 to the skies here. We're going to jump right back in and continue our roll call as we finish it. And you know what? We're literally more than halfway through it here. So continuing after, I believe we had Bumblebee Martin. We're giving love to Martin. UTTC, Ultimate Tech Tree Calculator. You know it. Only me. Hey, Mike, what's up? Johnny Doss giving the love. Yo, Af Raj Ansari. Hello, brother. after a long time. Afrosh, how are you, man? Very long time no see. Welcome to the live stream, my friend. Axe Darby, giving the love to Bumblebee right there. Once again, guys, continuing, we have Ray Azteca. I said Ray already. Okay, so many of you guys just keep talking back and forth. I know we've got a lot of the same names here, which is why I want to just keep saying new names to finish roll call here. Jeremy Jacobs, I knew I saw Python 2.0. JJ, what is up, buddy? Massive shout out to you, and of course to the Jacobs clan. Crystal, Nathan, Damien, and Isaac. Boom goes the Dynamite. Sam Brothers YT as well. What's up, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Okay, Hammer as well. Hammer, howdy, folks. What's up, Hammer? Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Very, very good to see you. Ronza Kappa moments. You know we got McLovin here once again here. So everyone going Rocket Chopper. That's pretty much going to be the plan here. Once again, hey, Skull. I love it, guys. And Mike, we got Martin giving the love here. Hey, Luke. Awesome, guys. I think we're caught up. Yo, BBTFRG. We got the other half of the BBTFRG. Aaron, how are you, man? Welcome to the live stream. Once again, I think we got everybody. Jose, Louis, Conde, Alivero, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. Bendex, very, very good to see you as well. So once again, McLovin, oh, Falcor, yo, Skull, and everyone, let the season begin, like right now. You know what? I think so as well. And a Shishka Bobber. Hey, Skull and Army. Shish, what's up, dude? Welcome to the live stream, guys. Slow and steady, guys. We got everybody trickling in here. Martin has given a link to the calculator here, and once again, guys, here we go, guys. Hey, dude, getting ready to go fishing tomorrow with the bull. Who's already fishing? Aaron, I love that, man. You and Bull are gonna crush it, man, not only on the seas for warships, but fishing as well. So I do want to show you guys something, because we do have some pretty cool stuff to go over, and we are going to start things off here, and I'm just going to show you everything that we will be going over. You know, essentially everything from the first part of our tech tree, and this is like the 2ER leading into the 3ER, even showing a little bit of our rabbit hole at the top. And yes, we do actually have a little bit of a rabbit hole at the top here. And of course, continuing after that, we're going to show leading into 3 engine room. You can see that we do actually have the 2 paths after 3ER. You can continue on the bottom after building health with the boom mines, or you can branch up to the riflemen, continue to flamethrowers, and go top path. But we will talk about that a little bit more. Of course, after you do branch into 3ER here, we're going to be talking about a little bit more of those continued paths once you do make your way into 3ER. If you have decided to go bottom, then of course, you know, we've got machine guns and critters with troop damage there as well, leading to 4th engine room. If you decide to go top, well, guess what? You've got that first gunboat energy node, Zuka's multi-node, troop health is tucked away in the middle, absolute insanity here. And then of course, once we do get to 4ER, of course, everybody is fully aware of the heavy chopper right there. And there is Shish in the chat. Absolutely. Go for the heavy chopper. Mic drop right there. And it's funny you say that, because yeah, there is going to be a handful of people that actually will be picking up that heavy chopper on day 1. And then of course, for those that do actually get the heavy chopper, it's pretty crazy here. You will be going directly into building damage. I don't think we're going to be talking too much about this on today's stream, because this will probably be mid-week 1 going into week 2. And then of course, you know, you have leading up to 6 engine room, breaking into 6ER, and it's pretty cool that we do have the shock mine, the first node available after 6 engine room here. And once again, ooh, the BBTFRG boys are clanking their rods together again. That's funny. I'm all packed up, ready to leave in the morning. You know what, McLovin. Once again, go for the HC mic drop right there. I love it. All you need to know is what Doom is doing. That's actually pretty funny, because I think like 99% will agree with you on that one right there. Andre44, good evening, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Then of course, guys, leading into 7 engine room. I don't even know what to say about this, because this is just insanity. There is nothing but just pure power. Pure power, other than the useless mine node, but pure power going into the 7th engine room. And yes, even though Supercell did give us 2 nodes technically that are a shish kebabber node, I am still classifying that last multi-node closest to 7 engine room that gives you that option with multiple defenses, such as the shish node we have here leading up to 7ER, but technically underneath it with the ×3 mortar, ×2 boom cannon, and ×3 cannon. And then once again, guys, we won't even be talking about this, because this is like literally week 3. Maybe some of the pros might be hitting this going into midweek 2. But yeah, after 7 engine room is just absolutely disgusting, my friends. And of course, at a glance, this is exactly what we are looking at here. And it was pretty interesting, actually, looking at Telegram, going through Telegram and just getting a feel for what a majority of players are thinking. And I'm talking everything from, you know, your average Joe leading up to your seasoned pro. So I think right off the bat, guys, heavy chopper, not heavy chopper, well, of course, heavy chopper. Shishka Bobber did say mic drop on that right there. We're gonna go right back. I'm just gonna close all this off here. Let's go right back here. And we will slowly, uh-oh, I just dropped the lid from my water bottle. That's okay, we're gonna finish it anyways. So, we are going to be going over it here because I think for day 1, there is going to be a handful of players that are going to hit gold on day 1, and realistically, gold on day 1 is what you want. You do want to make sure you're pulling in those extra tokens, even if it is 1 extra token. Cumulatively, they do add up, and that's how you start to get an advantage, and that's how you start to actually gain ahead, is, you know, the difference in tokens and the fact that you're actually gaining more tokens per chest, which then actually gets you more tokens for the next unlock quicker, which then puts you more ahead, everybody else behind. Gold on day 1 is absolutely a crucial here. I know everyone won't be hitting it, but yeah, that is what I'm going to be going for here. We're going to go back to the chat here for just a moment here. Now, Michael Wells, juicy thing late on in the tech tree right there. Rex, Shish, I'm disappointed. They only gave us 4 mines, not 5 like the other 2 seasons right there. Those mines are hot, huh, Mike? And McLovin, hello, Average Joe here. Please help me. RK, we got Raj Kamal Parikh. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the live stream here. The and 3 ER could be huge. Johnny's got a good point here. Johnny, multiple times, I'm sure. Flint, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the live stream here. LOL, Shish, expect the mines here. And White Fox here. What is the starting troop in next season? That information I do not have for you. That's a little bit too far ahead. You know, we haven't even technically started this season to start thinking about the starting troop for next season, but I like that you're eager and aggressive, White Fox. Not bad at all here. Eunice, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the live stream here. And Dre Dog, I'm late to the party. Are you fighting to get to 4 ER? Well, you know what? Let's bring up part 1 of the tech tree right now, or at least what we're going to be looking at for part 1 of the tech tree here. Now, Jose, thank you, buddy. Don't forget to leave your likes right there. Flint, Michigan, giving the love right there. And Ken, giving up on chat. Now, Ken, if I missed you earlier, I do sincerely apologize, buddy. We do have a Ken Saunders sighting in the chat. What's up, Ken? Welcome to the live stream here. Shish, I think they mean for season 35. Oh, I'm sorry, Shish. White Fox, if that's what you meant, then yes, we're looking at it right now. So the starting troop for this season, thank you, Shishka Bobber, will be the Rocket Chopper. Now, once again, for my seasoned warship veterans, a lot of us can actually recall, I believe season 16 was the last season that we did get the Rocket Chopper for the starting troop, but there was also another season called Take a Flight that I do believe we did have the Rocket Chopper for the starting troop. And I know a lot of players aren't really comfortable with using the Airwolf. Maybe they haven't gotten used to it. Maybe they've never used it before. But it is actually a very, very fun oh, Ken, no worries, buddy. Oh, sorry, Scully. That no worries, buddy. That last wasn't for you right there. McLovin, so with these Rocket Choppers off the get-go, is it going to be a lot of draw wins or lose by 1 second? I can't confirm that. But the one thing that I can confirm is that everybody most likely will be picking up the troop damage right after the Rocket Choppers, McLovin. So we know for a fact that, you know, our Rocket Choppers will be boosted with 50% troop damage literally on that first push for a majority of players, you know, unless those players that are going to be stuck in 2 ER that aren't planning to go 3, that will branch up, pick up mines, and go down that rabbit hole in 2 engine room. But yeah, man, I think that these wins are going to be pretty quick. Now, I also do not want to count out the Warriors. I don't think I've actually seen a lot of players talk about the Warriors here. I pretty much want to mention, guys, that our starting defenses to start are single shot. We have a sniper tower and we have a cannon. Now, yes, That's not splash. Now, of course, once we do go into the rocket chopper, if you do branch up, yes, there is mines and mortars. Those are splash damage, a little bit more effective on warriors. But surprisingly, I'm seeing maybe a little window opening up for the warriors here. I'm not gonna advise any of you guys invest in warriors, fully upgrade them. But knowing me and knowing my love for warriors, I might actually probably on Borealis, because I really need SkullCrusher to do well this season. But I most likely will be upgrading the warriors on Captain Borealis, because whether it's for a couple hours, you know, whether it's 1 hour, whether it's for a day, we might actually have a small window for the warriors, just knowing that it's single shot. It's cannons and snipers right off the bat there. Let's go back to the chat here. The decks will screw the ground, and Shishkabobber is right on that. I wish I did actually bring the deck layouts up as well, guys. That's why you do need to make sure you do have the UTTP. You know I'm talking Ultimate Tech Tree Planner, guys. There's so many amazing resources available for this season, and if you do have, and if you are utilizing the Ultimate Tech Tree Planner, you will be able to get a gauge of the deck layouts when you are looking at the tech tree. And Shishkabobber is absolutely correct. The deck layouts will screw ground troops. There is a lot of zigzagging. There's a lot of bends. I wouldn't necessarily say choke points, but there's going to be more ground. No pun intended, Shishk. But there is definitely going... Oh, yeah, that's intentional, Ken. Can't see you anymore, Skuldy. Just the tree. That is intentional, because I wanted it to have the tech tree almost as big as possible. If I do get rid of it, I'm right back over here. Hello. What's up, Ken? But it's easier if I compressed the tech tree inside, you know, and also leaving the chat in my camera. It's just a little bit more compressed for viewing pleasure. It's just a little bit, it's better. It looks a lot better like this than having it a little bit more compressed there. Once again, going back to some of the comments in the chat here, Shishk is correct. The decks will screw the ground right there. Ray, warriors won't be much used because of how spread out the layout is. Guys, these are very good points to counter why warriors will not do well. McLovin, Wreck, that's what I thought right there. Sheldon giving the love to Shishk right there. Michael Wells, 3 ER and 5 ER decks, not good for the warriors there. Shishkabobber, I'm sure you'll find it. Limited opportunities for warriors in your hits, but the rocket choppers has huge advantages on the deck layouts. And you know what? Again, Shishkabobber nailed it here, guys. And this is also another reason why you want to consider playing multiple accounts, because my main focus for season 35, guys, I've really got to roll my socks up, pull my socks up, roll my sleeves up. I've got to do well. I've got to excel this season. I personally, it's for my own well-being. I want to do good this season, which means I'm going to put a lot of the focus and attention on SkullCrusher, meaning more riskier nodes. I'm not going to take that chance on SkullCrusher, which means if I am going to get warriors, I will get warriors on Borealis for that reason. The deck layouts definitely correspond with the rocket choppers, guys. The theme is working together to the skies. If you do look at the deck layouts for the early stages, you know we're talking, well, not necessarily 2, but 3, 4, and a 5. They're very weird. They're very unorthodox. They're not like our standard deck layouts we've seen in previous seasons, which means, yeah, I mean, the air troops don't have to go around bends. They literally just fly over everything. So once again, just a touch on Shishkabobber's comment right there. The rocket choppers have huge advantages on the decks, and yes, they do. Absolutely. JJ, buddy. Warriors might have a small window at the 3 ER start. And you know what? That's exactly what I'm talking about. That very small window where I might be able to gain 2 or 3 ranks with the purpose of knowing that nobody will have mines. You know, not a lot of players will probably have the mortars. Even if we do go into 3 ER deck layouts, we probably will be seeing machine guns, maybe not mines, which means that for that very small window, yes, I agree. The warriors are absolutely going to shine here. 4 ER deck is okay 600k for rushing, says Michael Wells right there. And Dre Dog, buddy, I think heavies until 4 ER are a waste. Until 4 and 5 ER are a waste to get right away. A lot of people aren't even talking about getting the heavies right away, knowing that, you know, most likely that the heavy choppers are going to be a meat shield for the rocket choppers, but we'll talk about that a little bit more as we do drift down the tech tree here. I'm still a little bit kind of, you know, looking at the warriors here. Now, White Fox, Scully, what is your usual play style in Warships? White Fox, to be honest with you, my usual play style in Warships, normally it's what the offensive meta is. Last season was a weird season for me. I literally rocked warriors and rocket choppers. Well, I guess to add to the play style, I'm an aggressive player. I'm a rusher. You know, I like to storm the beach. I like to get in there fast, get my damage done, get in, get the job done, and get out. And it's funny because that's, you know, my work ethic as well. You know, 100% or nothing. You know, get in, do the job, not there to play games, go home. And, you know, ironically, with Warships, yes, we're playing games, but, you know, with Warships, I would definitely consider myself an aggressive, more Warship player, meaning that the more aggressive, riskier troops, such as warriors, such as rocket choppers, definitely fall into that category of, you know, fast pace, aggressive. I would definitely be leaning more in that direction. I'm also heavily favorable of, you know, the bomba hits, the heavy rushes, the heavy chopper rushes, but that also does go well with the heavy rushing. So yeah, heavies, guys, we haven't even really talked about heavies yet, so let's kind of bring those boys up right now. How many of you guys right now are considering unlocking heavies before 3 ER? Bam Bam, isn't Rocket Chopper going to be difficult against Cannon and Sniper Tower to start? Nope. Honestly, strength in numbers. They're going to have 50% troop damage. They're going to be packing such a punch that their fire rate most likely will be faster than a sniper or a cannon fire rate, meaning that 8 rocket choppers are going to take out a cannon much faster than that cannon's firing rate to take out 1 rocket chopper. So I realize, Bam Bam, that's a valid concern. But no, surprisingly, the rocket choppers will shine. They will shine. Yeah, okay, you might lose 1 or 2, but for the most part, they're going to be firing in unison. They're going to be working together, and when they are working together, their firing rate is literally blink in half a millisecond. You'll miss it. They'll take out that defense right there. But very good point right there. Ray, buddy, I wouldn't suggest unlocking heavies unless you plan on getting the GBE node, because HC rushing will be too expensive, and that's another good point right there. Wreck, warriors are not that option, because everyone has to get them. They're on the main path. Yes, the main question is it worth the 600k tokens on them? It's not like you're going to unlock them. Ray, we also have critters in 3 engine room, so they will help us with our single target. We haven't even mentioned the critters. Okay, if we do drift into 3 ER, you are absolutely, actually, we got to go a little bit further into 3 ER. Yes, the critters are a little bit further down in 3 ER, but we're going to go back over to leading up until 3 engine room. That's actually a really, really good point right there, Ray. Going back down here, Shishka Bobber, exactly, Rohit, then get to 5 ASAP, beeline it to the troop damage, and a park right there. Not bad at all, guys. I like that. Rohit, season equals get to heavy chopper, then seekers, job done equals diamond right there. And now, Rohit, I know Shishka was thinking that. I think you probably said that because Shishka Bobber was talking about that as well. But yes, that is what a lot of the pros, I believe, are going to be doing. You got some of the top guys. I shouldn't say top guys. Well, one of them is a top guy. You've got some of the top seeker players, you know, Cactus, Dr. Monde. Ironically, I was seeing them mention in the With a Plan Telegram chat that, you know, Bomba's early, boring season. It's funny when you say that, because, you know, the seeker players, obviously, I don't think they're looking forward to this season. Nonetheless, with that being said, when I see seeker players like Cactus, like Dr. Monde, you know, mentioning that, you know, it's going to be a boring season, I don't know if I should take that with a grain of salt, or it's because it's, you know, it's coming from an elite, a seeker, a player. But definitely let me know what your thoughts are if you think it is a boring season or not here. Python, buddy, the thing that makes this season interesting is the lack of GBE and the placement of where the GB is. Okay, you know what? Let's branch. Okay, so you know what? heavies. After the 3 engine room, we're going to go into 3 engine room right now. And yes, you can see that GBE. Oh, yes. Okay, we've actually just shifted it down a little bit, showcasing the starting path going into 3 engine room. So you can still see the rabbit hole in 2 ER where those heavies are. And then you can see the warriors leading into the 3 engine room. And then we do have that 50% building health. Now, it's at this point right here that a lot of players are going to be at their first crossroads. And literally, no pun intended, it is a crossroad here. A shish kebabber. Not only is GBE light for Seeker players, the decks screw ground. That might also be another reason as to why they were complaining about this not being essentially a good season for Seekers and being a boring season right there. Kirk Stammer, buddy. I am all about going for heavier choppers right out of the gate there. I am not very good with the rocket chopper, so I want to move past them as soon as possible right there. Not bad right there. Not bad at all. Falcor, not boring at all, man. They're upset that Seekers will only dominate for a very short time. That makes me happy right here. And guys, we do have a Jess sighting in the chat. Jess, what is up, buddy? People that are Airwolf players, Pete, might take a different path other than the strategic, other than the straight for heavy choppers. If you can dominate without the heavy choppers, it frees you up to make other corresponding moves. I like that mindset right there. Shish kebabber, Rohit, like I said, get to 5 ER ASAP. John Martson, what's up, buddy? I see. Gotta figure out how right here. 5 ER deck is good. Jess, so many good battles, bro. It's me, Requiem of Soul. So again, guys, now we've just made the plunge into 3 engine room. We've picked up building health, and we're at a crossroads. Do we continue bottom path? Do we go boom mine? Or do we continue mid path leading top to the gunboat energy? We're gonna branch a little bit further now, because we should still be able to see a little bit of... No, actually, well, it's completely showing the paths as we move over there. But as you can see, at the top there, essentially, to the left of that 50% GBE is that flamethrower. We'll go back over here for a second. Right here. Flamethrower. So pretty much where the 50% GBE is, the multi-node and the boom mine is, that is pretty much where we're carrying on at this point right here. So now we're showcasing those 2 paths once we get into 3 engine room. And this is where things get interesting, because this is where I'm not sure. Yes, building health, both players are going to get. When I say both players, if you're a top path player or if you are a bottom path player, you will be getting that building health. Let's say you do go top path and get flamethrowers. Great. That's actually going to be a great counter against the warriors, but unfortunately, it's going to do F all nothing against the rocket choppers here. We're going to go back to the chat here for a moment here. WTF, YouTube, no notification. YouTube, Blazed, what is up, buddy? Ray, only if they had smoke early. Oh, we're not even going to talk about the smoke placement on the tech tree. Well, yes, we will talk about it. Zen Buddha, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the live stream here. And of course, John, cool. Thanks for the info axe right there. I love it, guys. Massive shout out to Axe Derby. And you know you can show your support by dropping that exclamation mark axe in the YouTube chat here. So, all right, guys, let's say we're going top path here after the flamethrowers. We've just picked up our gunboat energy plus 50%. You can't go wrong with that. That is going to be a great addition, especially if you are an RC player. I really think that the top path will be for the RC players, because if you go bottom path with boom mines, honestly, what the heck are boom mines going to do against rocket choppers? Nothing. But then you can continue past gunboat energy with Zookas there, okay? Yes, you're going to have to unlock Zookas. You're not going to upgrade them, but you are going to unlock them. And I wouldn't even... Picking up that 50% troop health might not even be a bad idea here. But again, we're getting risky because we're straying off the main paths here. Anything in the middle there, especially a node like that where you can pretty much only access it from the top or the bottom, you're pretty much stuck in no man's land. But that 50% TH will work wonders with our rocket choppers here. Rohit, buddy, Skull, could you show 4? I don't have the deck layouts. I'm sorry, Rohit. I did not prepare the deck layouts for today's stream. Essentially, I just have the tech tree right now. I'm sorry, buddy. But if you do have it on your device, or if you guys are using the Ultimate Tech Tree Planner, they will have that readily available for you right on there. But I'm sorry, Rohit. I don't have those resources readily available for me at this very moment here. But yes, taking a look at the deck layouts will definitely correspond better with what we are talking about and the tech trees here. Scully, no, Rec, I have all the deck layouts. It's just, I have them on my phone, and I need to transfer them to my PC, and then I need to move them over to Streamlabs OBS and then set up the source in my live scene. Honestly, it's not that much of a hassle, but being live right now with there being multiple deck layouts, it would be a little bit of a hassle. Back to the chat here, but thank you so much, Rec. Axe, exactly. Too much work. I put them in chat recently, Rohit. Blazebeard, I have 3 accounts for Warships now. Hopefully all these stupid decisions avoid my main. LOL right there. Falcor. Rush, no. This is sarcastic. This is sarcasm right here. Do not listen to Falcor. Rush to tank. Cryo. Brick. Brick will shine this season. Mark it down. I called it right there. Brick is all, check this out, dude. One, let's keep going. Right there. Right there. They literally put Brick in a rabbit hole tucked under 7 ER. She is so far out of the way that you are literally taking the detour of your life right there to pick her up. What Falcor said, who designed that part of the tree? Guys, Brick is literally in no man's land right there. Honestly, unless you complete the tech tree early and you go back to pick her up, I mean, she's literally right under the Shishk node. But once you go 6 ER, if you pick up Shock Mine, you branch down a tank, then you move over to Cryo, and then you pick up Brick. That's got to be the most useless branch of nodes on the tech tree. Underneath the Shock Mine there. Tank, Cryo, Brick. Almost, not totally useless, but let's be real here, guys. Pretty useless when it comes to warships. Brick does shine more than Cryos and tanks, but you need to pay a tank tax, and you need to pay a Cryo tax to unlock Sergeant Brick here. What Falcor said, who designed that part of the tree? Falcor is taking the Brick a hole right there. Hammer, buddy. My only goal is to kick Chicken's butt. Mine too, Hammer. Mine too. Chicken killed it last season. Falcor, Tank Cryo is a waste, but Brick will be best hero for anyone that gets here. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, once again, Rec, whoever did it must be in a deep love with a Brick. Rec, is this your way of saying you're responsible for the brick hole here? Rohit, Axe, which chat right there? And Nate, the great mobile gaming. Nate, what's up, buddy? How's everyone doing today? Just got back from a lighthouse. Nate, very good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the live stream. Brick, Warbringer. Brick marched ahead way too far right there. Jess, it's one part-time lady that loves the key vacuums right there. Zen Buddha, they put Brick in the corner. 1.0 Rohit. Python, do you really see a need for a hero? Interesting. Until we get to the end meta, a hero will just be left. Well, you know what? Okay, let's forget about the brick hole for a second. Let's go back to where we were at right there. Let's close that up. Let's close that up. No, I think we were actually past that one. We were here. Yeah, we were here. Okay. So once again, guys, technically, since we have heroes on the subject, I repeat, since we do have hero as the subject here, Captain Everspark. Captain Everspark is the first hero, but again, she's tucked away in 3 engine room. And I mean tucked away. You've got to unlock a proto node to get a Brick here. Again, so Jeremy, I think that's a good point. And I think that's something really good to mention and something that maybe not a lot of players considered. Shishkabobber, not enough Gumboat energy for Brick to shine, in my opinion right there. Rohit and Axe going back and forth here. Love it, fellas. Cameron, if players go full defense, will they rifle a Rocket Chopper, rifle Swarm, Heavy Rush, or rifle Azuka? Well, considering the deck layouts, again, just like Shishkabobber said, again, decks screw ground, including heroes. Jeremy, Shishkabobber, I think you guys are already thinking I don't want to say light years ahead, but you guys are already clearly thinking ahead. How many other players in the YouTube chat right now were not considering a hero for that reason, mainly due to the deck layouts? These deck layouts are literally built around the rocket chopper. Rocket choppers fly over anything. If there's a curve around a grounded deck layout, well, guess what? A ground troop needs to go around that curve. A flying troop? No bueno, baby. We fly over the gap there. Chicken was thinking to get heavies. Cameron, Chicken's not wrong. Eventually, yes, we will need to get heavies. But I also want to mention something that Jess brought up in SkullCrusher Telegram. Heavies is something that you are not going to be wanting to unlock on day one. This is why I was mentioning it a little bit earlier there. There's Jess right there. Rocket Chopper's great early game, but with 150 building damage and the DBD will ground them the end game right there. The heavies are definitely something you're going to want to go back to get, I believe, on the second day there. Because if your main goal is rushing to the heavy... Exactly, Cameron. Rush to the heavy choppers. If your main goal is going to be rushing to the heavy choppers, and you can clearly see the heavy chopper right after 4 engine room, not gonna lie, my friends, getting the heavies in 2 ER. Let's go back to 2 ER for a second. There we are, guys. Going back to 2 engine room, that is really gonna set you back. Because let's be real here. Starting path from the rocket chopper is gonna be 18, 26, 36, meaning that 18 tokens, 18 keys tokens. I apologize if I offend anybody by calling the tokens keys, by calling the keys tokens, but 18 key. Oh, okay. For the sake of the video, for the sake of the stream, we'll say keys. 18 keys for the troop damage, 26 keys for the heavy. Sorry, 26 keys for the warriors, and then 36 keys for the third engine room. If you are planning on getting heavies on day one, well then guess what? You got to go the opposite way. You got to go up to mines, 18 keys. You got to branch over to mortar, 22 keys. They are key. No, they're tokens, man. Here, let me prove you all wrong right now. I'm saying keys to make you guys happy. Let me just open my device again here. I'm saying keys to benefit majority of the viewers here, McLovin. But if you want to get real here, bro, and I literally had this discussion. I literally had this discussion with Blazed Beard. That's called an unlock token. You can clearly see in Warships, it resembles a key, but it is called a token. That's a mic drop for me right now. But, upgrade token, unlock token. Yes, it looks like a key. Yes, it does resemble keys, but the correct term is token. I'm gonna start calling it keys just to please the masses. So let's go back over here. Exactly. Supercell needs to fix those names too right there. So we're going to go back to sorry, Skull. Supercell is wrong. They are keys. I agree with you, Falcor, but it's named a token. Yes. It does resemble a key. I can do a whole stream on just this topic. I want to go back to up here, a few comments here. Once again, Linda in the chat. Linda, what's up? Welcome to the live stream here. Cameron for the win. Once again, we did mention the rush to heavy choppers and how getting heavies on day one might be a bad idea. Might be a very bad idea because you're going to spend so many tokens to go out of the way, which is then going to put you back on the whole point of rushing to the heavy chopper here. Shishka Bomber. Chicken hadn't done any key calculations at that point right there. Yo, Cobra Bomber, what is up, boomers? US holiday for the start of the season. Massive shout out to all my US boom beachers celebrating Memorial Day. Boom! Goes the Dynamite. Welcome to the live stream, Cobra Bomber, guys. We have got SkullCrusher upper management leadership in the chat. Massive shout out, Cobra Bomber, Axe Darby, Double D, Pirate Pete Minstrel, and of course Sugar the beautiful Amy Chen, guys, doing an absolute phenomenal job keeping SkullCrusher afloat and moving it forward there. Leaf Corrigan, basically Bullet is the most available hero and it fits with the projected endgame meta. Bullet is OP. Yes, yeah, well, you know what, actually, you did not mention him being overpowered, but he's an overpowered hero, and yes, he literally is available and projected end game meta right there. Jampod Buddy, what is up, my man? Bullet with Shock Knuckles teleport. We might, oh my god. With how weird these layouts are, that might be faster than Rocket Chopper. Now, unfortunately, Bullet isn't going to one-man army a layout, but Teleport is going to be bloody fast, man. Jess, yeah, no heavy on day one. They don't matter if you're using RCs. Just think of them as critters. Very good point, Jess. Thank you for that. Tutu Lala, good evening here. Wreck. Jess, I disagree, bro. But no disrespect, either it's 150 defensive building damage or 1 million DBD. Boom Cannon and Doom Cannon and Cannon are still gonna one-shot right there. Axe, heck yeah, Cobra. I'm off till Thursday. Bring it on right here. Upgrade tokens, unlock keys. Supercell needs to fix them. Falcor, sorry, Skull. Supercell is wrong. They're definitely keys. Going back to Jess here. Johnny, it's more than about the building health with equal troop damage, and BH, rocket choppers will not benefit the troop damage. Needs to be more than BH for the RCs to shine properly here. Eunice, you know what, buddy. Supercell's wrong. Poopycock and Jeff Ramsey, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the live stream here. Linda, that should be really fun. Starting at rank 1 this season here. I meant BH, Johnny. That was my fault. I just noticed I put building damage there. No worries here. Shishka Bobber, I'm just hoping to be ahead of the Bombardiers when I get TD in 7, then Park before they develop into the final meta. Once again, thinking ahead, brilliant mindset. Python 2.0, Jeremy Jacobs, Sup Cobra Bomber, GG last season. All right, guys, let's keep moving forward here. So once again, we were talking about it going into 4-engine room, leading up to our heavy chopper. Now, realistically, not everyone's getting heavy chopper on day 1. I need to make this very clear. I know there's a lot of talk about the rush to heavy chopper on day 1. But let's be real here. A lot of players literally will not be getting heavy chopper on day 1. Macer, agreed, Shishk. Boom Beach with Yo-Yo YT. We do have an Amir sighting. Good evening, Scully. What is going on, buddy? Welcome, guys. Drop that Yo-Yo command. Welcome, Amir. Welcome, buddy. Guys, go subscribe to his channel as well. Make sure you do go subscribe to Shishka Bobber's YouTube channel as well. Tiago, man, my Portuguese brother, welcome, man, welcome. For those of you who start at rank 12, to reach heavy chopper at the first day, you will need 319 keys. My math tells me that we have 212 beginning, plus the 72 for iron chests, which is 18, equals 284. So you will need 2 extra rank chests. God damn, Tiago, that's beautiful. That is beautiful right there. Okay, so for anybody wondering, I'm going to read that one more time. Tiago, thank you for that. For those of you who will start at rank 12 to reach heavy chopper at the first day, you will need 319 keys. My map tells me that we have 212 beginning plus the 72. 4 iron chests, 18 equals 284. So you will need 2 extra chests, 2 extra rank chests essentially to get the choppers on day 1. So if you do start at rank 12, everybody currently starting at rank 12, that is your scenario. That is your perfect scenario to get heavy choppers on day 1 right there. Johnny, Tiago, thank you for that. Johnny, Shishk, I think 7 ER with Bomba will be hard. 2 grappler, level 3. Oh, that's way too far, fellas. We're thinking way too far ahead. Day 1 here. Realistic day 1 predictions. Optimal path. What are we gonna do, fellas? Jess, buddy. Yeah, could be some heavy chopper, rocket chopper, flare, then drop HC, Bomba tri-meta at the end right there. We do have, once again, Eunice dropping that yo-yo command right there. Shishka Bobber bringing up a good point about the leg players here. All legendary players and above will unlock heavy chopper by their 3rd or 4th chess or sooner. So again, that is a small percentage of players, but that's still nonetheless, that's still a handful of players that will be getting them by the 3rd or 4th chess, which is actually, it's pretty crazy to think about, man. Because if they're picking up the heavy, okay, we're going to advance now past going into 4 ER. We'll bring up going into 4 ER. So once again, guys, once you get heavy chopper, back over here. Beautiful. So once you get heavy chopper, once you go into 4 engine room, heavy chopper is that first node. the first note after Heavy Chopper, you can either branch up, pick up your 100% BH, or you can branch over. And this is what I want to showcase here. So the first note after Heavy Chopper is that building damage. Because if you do branch up and pick up that building health, well, guess what? You're getting Grens and then Shocks. But this is looking interesting here. We'll talk about this for a little bit before we do go back here. Rec, that's 300. That's a very small percentage, Rec. There's still, I'm going to say at least 1 million players. Going back and looking at Mega Crab stats, and that's assuming that some players, most players that play Mega Crab, play Warships, you know, players that had their accounts and rank 10 literally were like 900,000th on the global leaderboard. So if there's 900 active players actually playing Crab and only 350 players finished Leg last season, that is still a ridiculous... I know I'm comparing Crab numbers to the amount of players that finished Leg. But Rec, honestly, I still think that's a very small percentage. The global leaderboard represents a very small percentage of Warship players. We have to say this. It does. Day one is easy until I am matched against a Cactus here. Ron, you just need to get to rank a 15 right there. And Hinka, yeah, everyone wants to get Heavy Choppers from day one and only face 3 ER players. That is not gonna happen right there. Very good point. Okay, we're gonna back it up a little bit. Let's go back. 3 ER, leading 3 ER, going into 3 ER. This is where I want to stay, because this is where I think a lot of players are going to be stuck on the first day here. Eunice, buddy, day one is easy until I matched against a Cactus right there. Jim Allen, buddy, why they always stay ahead of everyone? Start everyone the same. They earned that head start, Jim. Let's be real here. They did earn that head start. If Supercell did go back to a full season or reset and everybody was starting from rank 1, let's be real here, Jim. Global players will always find a way to get on global. Whether you are Chinese Dream Team, Billy streamer, freaking Cactus, they will always find a way to get on global there. And Ben, I finished 23.1 right there, 23.10, and calculated I can get the Heavy Chopper after 5 chests. That is possible, Ben. So you know what that means? That means your four starting chests and then 1 rank chest. Very, very possible, buddy, which is possible day one. If I collect a first chest straight at the start of the season, so you know what? That's why you want to make sure you're picking up that first chest early, Ben. So you have incentive to push right away. And anyone in that same position, honestly, should have that same incentive to get up early. That's if you're in, you know, Western Hemisphere, you know, we get screwed on this side of the world, you know, yay for, you know, 3-4 a.m. warships. But Ben, very good point right there. Ben, and managed to rank up to Cyber Diver. What is up, man? Welcome to the live stream. The top 500, many have more than 1 account up there, as they do. They do. Very good point, Cyber Diver. Most global players do play multiple accounts. Cameron, Yo-Yo, will 1 account of yours get full defense right there? Ray, I feel they should start players who finished 23 plus at the same rank. Does anybody feel the same with Ray on that one right there? And Shishka Bobber, by the way, guys, if you have not seen the Star Mule video, I am gonna drop a Shishka Bobber command in the YouTube chat. Very, very informative. What am I saying here? Informational. Very, very informative video, guys. Click the link that'll take you directly to Shishka Bobber's YouTube channel. If you are unfamiliar with the term Star Mule, you might want to familiarize yourself. And Shish, once again, amazing job exposing some of the some of the dark and shady shark. Good job exposing some of the dark and shady tactics that do go on the global leaderboard, which is Warships, the game that we all love and hate at times. And yo, Axe Darby, no way, buddy. Skull Army and friends, massive shout out to Axe Darby, guys. We do have a $5 super chat coming in. Boom goes the Dynamite here. So once again, Shish, well done on that video, guys. Go check it out if you haven't. You might want to familiarize yourself with the term Star Mule. Watch out, Urban Dictionary, Star Mule coming to an Urban Dictionary near you. We are Boom Beach Wikipedia. Nonetheless here. Falcor, really? The top 500 of Warships player is less than 0.5% of the total players. The top 500 is a very good achievement. Very well said, Falcor. Very well said right there. Amir, all the players starting from 12 and up will have 4 ERs, just not heavy choppers. They will not be able to climb as fast without them, but next time chest will give them that UT 8 hours late already. Interesting point, Amir. Very, very interesting point right there. Yup, Cameron. BB2 will. JJ, if I'm not mistaken, Luke started his mini in rank 1 last season and made legendary. Phenomenal achievement, Jeremy. Massive shout out to Luke. Reset won't stop the pros. I agree with you. It would just mean we face them night 1, day 1. So true, JJ. What are your guys' thoughts on that? I do thoroughly agree with Jeremy on that one right there. The pros will always find a way to win. Cameron, yo, what troops will you unlock here? We'll rock warrior RCs there. Now, Amir, do you actually plan on using the warriors to take out defenses? Or do you plan on using the warriors for distraction for the rocket choppers? Cannon fodder. Essentially critters before the critters. Once again, Ben, I'm being extremely optimistic and reckon if I rank up at least 2 ranks and claim the first time chest late evening, I could get heavies as well. No way, man. Maybe. I mean, again, you just said you're being extremely optimistic. I salute your brave optimism, Ben. I highly doubt. I don't know. I haven't run the numbers, so I don't know. It seems unrealistic. But then again, I could be wrong right there. Now, only me. Always rigged, buddy. Always rigged right there. Did Teen Wolf appear in the chat before? I don't think I've ever had Teen Wolf appear in the chat. Massive shout out to Teen Wolf. Let's actually, it's funny you say that. Let's go back and let's look at the, Oh! Hi, guys. That's right. I bet you forgot I was here. Oh, Ali, I'm so sorry. I cannot accept any more friends on SkullCrusher. I literally have 62 friends hanging in the cold. I'm so sorry, my friends. I am so sorry. Nate, I will be bringing you on very shortly here, buddy. We're almost at that 1 hour mark, and I think at that point, I'll start bringing people on because very curious to get other insights. Cameron, you're more than welcome to join as well here. But Nate, yeah, buddy. Yes. I'm very curious to see what other people have to say and what they are considering for their starting paths as well here. So let's go to that leaderboard for a second. I'm Canadian account. Both my accounts are Canadian. Teen Wolf. Everybody. Oh my God. There's no stopping that guy. Visit Warship. Pretty gross Warship. Let's go back to the layout actually. Profile. There we go. Oh my God. Not even 400 battles. That's embarrassing. That is embarrassing here. Once again, Teen Wolf, did Teen Wolf appear in the chat before? Cameron, you didn't watch Yo-Yo's video, did you? Oh, you got called out. You got called out right. I'm kidding, man. Cameron, boom beach with Yo-Yo YT. So your max defense account will get rifles and do rifle RC right there. At Zen Buddha, it was late when I saw it, so I might have fallen asleep. Amir probably will get them just because flamethrowers are above them, but warriors move faster here. Yes, I'm going to max D on my mini and just a rifle RC with the SS Sky Shield and troop damage. They're pros for a reason, absolutely, Jeremy. And yes, Nate, we will be doing our call very shortly, buddy. And once again, or wait until the premiere stream. Premiere stream, most likely I won't have anyone on call, just because I'm going to have too many people in the chat. There's going to be too much going on for it being the first day. So no, unfortunately, Nate, not the premiere stream. Omar is in the chat as well right here. I love it, guys. Omar, my friend, are you ready? Yes, Michael Wells, I will be starting. I will be streaming the start of the season. I will be doing a season premiere stream. Yes, sir, right here. Absolutely love it. How many friends total do you have, Skull? Shishk, I have... Let's get back over here. Let's go back to my friend... Oh, no, friends list, sorry. I think it's like 189 or something silly like that. Could be in the 200s. Yeah, it's 200s. 276. 276 is where you'll max out. And, yeah, that literally 276. And then it gets to a point where you have people waiting in the cold. Like, check this out, man. I've had people waiting. This is an OG waiter right here. Nathaniel Maynard. Oh my, JJ, I can't oh my God, I've got to accept your boy. I have got, yeah, 276 does include yourself. I can't even accept your boy right now. Oops, due to exceeded friend limit, you cannot accept new friend requests right now. Yes, 276 does include myself right now. Jeremy, you know what? I gotta accept your boy right now. I'm shaking my head too, buddy. I am shaking my head too. No, I'm not changing my name. Let's go back over here for a second. Supercell ID. Friends. Okay. Do I have 2 legend? Oh, Jimmy, I got 2 legend Jimmys. Jimmy, I love you, buddy. I love you. But I gotta make room. I'm sorry, Legend Jimmy, I got 2 of your accounts here, buddy. Supercell ID. I probably should go and unfriend a lot of the doubles that have friended me. Yes! Okay, JJ, next time... Yeah, fair enough, Mike. I felt the same, not the drop out of 23. So you know what? Nathaniel Maynard is now officially on my friends list right there. Jeremy, tell your boy I'm so sorry. He's literally been waiting in the cold the longest right there. Shishk, I'm at 282. Maybe it has to do with maybe a memory issue on my device. I honestly, I have no idea. But for some reason, yeah, it won't let me go past 276, my man. That's awesome, though. 282. Nice, man. Kick Nunu. No, I won't do that right there. I will not do. Drum roll. Who's going to get axed right there? We just axed somebody. I'm sorry, Jimmy. Thanos and delete half of the friends list right there. Yeah, I don't know what to say, Shishk. I'm a little perplexed as well. Yo, Hinka, I'm wondering, how is one going to hit on a 3 ER battle? You know what? Let's go back to the tech tree for a moment here. We can bring up the whole thing, actually. Take a look at it right here. Once again, give us a little bit of a better insight of what we're going to be doing. I just wanted to have, the close-ups as well right there. The Shish special. But once again, guys, Hinka does bring up a really good point right here. I'm wondering, how is one going to hit on a 3 ER battle where the opponent has 7 cannons, 4 boom cannons, sniper towers, mortars, and both mines? Okay, guys, look at the tech tree. Read what Hinka is saying and look at the tech tree right now. So, what Hinka, my guess is Skull has friends that don't play I probably, Shish. I got a lot of dead players on my map. Meaning that, players that will not take resource bases back for that main reason here. Okay, Hinka. So, looking at 3 engine room. Looking at 3 engine room after 3 ER, 7 cannons. That's only if you pick up the extra cannons on the multi-node. And let's be real, Hinka, I don't think a lot of players are going to be going out of their way for that multi-node. At least I could be wrong. I did not go out of my way to pick up multi-nodes on SkullCrusher, which I probably should have. I repeat, I probably should have. Apparently, Chicken can't get more than 100. I've been on his waiting. Chicken's lying. I'm kidding. I'm allegedly saying he's lying. I retract that statement because I honestly don't know. I'm just as perplexed as Shishk right now because apparently the boom tubers all get different amounts of friends. JJ, Omar, are we meeting up before the start here? Jess, Critters Hinka, and level 1 warriors as meat shield and flare appropriately. Good point, Jess. Critters Hinka and level 1 warriors as meat shield and flare appropriately. Eunice, buddy, are you streaming as soon as the season starts? Yes, Eunice, I will be streaming season start, buddy. Ben CR250, what about delete friends list every year or something? Allow a fair opportunity for others to be your friends. You know what, Ben? That's a fair idea. I will go back and I will remove duplicate accounts so I can make sure that I can make it as fair as possible for everyone. Because when friends list was first introduced, I was like friend hungry. I was like every stream for I was always putting it up. And, I let everyone until it maxed. So, yes, Ben, great idea. Not to mention Sky Shield on the next chest right there. Ooh, Hinka. I like that right there. Non-IT players are going to hate not having shocks. I'll meet you there, bro. That's awesome. So, you know what, Zen Buddha, True Shish, Scully has a lot of frontline dudes and a heyday. Well, actually, that's, yeah, the fair point. Fair point, fair point, fair point, Zen. This is true. But frontline, I don't think frontline friends are connected. Maybe they are. I really don't know. Now we're going down the rabbit hole here. So again, guys, I'm curious to see what a lot of you guys have to say for the start of the season here. So Nate, my man, Nate the Great, Mobile Gaming, if you're still in the chat there, buddy. Oh, you are in Discord. Awesome. I'm going to pull you into streaming, Nate. Let me hop in here. Gonna kill my music for a second, guys. My music... Actually, no, that's killed. I gotta kill the physical music. There we go. Okay, so I'm killing the music right now, which is weird because I know most of you guys are always probably used to me having music here. Nate, I see you in the Boom Beach voice room. I'm gonna pull you into the streaming room. Let us invite people. Let's find Nate the Great. Nate, why can't I find you here? Nate the Great. There we go. That's why. Invite people. No, that's not it. Nate, I cannot... You know what? I'm just going to join that room. Why not? Why not? Okay. Looks like you're in another voice channel. Yeah, actually, let's leave this voice channel first. Disconnect. Let's jump into Boom Beach here. Nate, I don't know. Can you hear me, buddy? I hope we can do this right. I think I just heard you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes! Okay, Skull Army, those watching, can you hear Nate? Let me know if you can hear Nate. Abdullah Makeem, we're going to be going over that right now. I've got Nate joining me on call here right now. I just want to make sure we're just going to do some sound tests here. Once again, guys, anyone is welcome. Shish, you know, Martin, if you're still in the chat, guys, you know, you're more than welcome to join the call here as well, guys. You know, it's just in my Discord, in the voice room, Boom Beach here. So first and foremost here, Nate, thank you for joining me on call. I know you were excited for the start of this season. What are your initial thoughts, man?
Definitely an interesting tech tree. Definitely a lot of rabbit holes, which is interesting. The one other thing I'm noticing is that's interesting, I think, is in 3ER, there's not really a whole lot worthwhile getting on the top path at all. Like even going back, maybe flamethrowers.
See, I see that there as well there, and this is where I'm stuck, because I want to go back to the chat here for a moment here. Skull is going to rush to mechs. Probably not. That's not the plan, but you know what? Knowing how my seasons have gone, that might happen on one account. Big Bad Bill, what's up, buddy? His levels are good in my opinion right there. Bring on the Shishk right there. Sure, one awesome Shishk. Yeah, it's not locked or anything. It's just in my Discord there. You'll see the Boom Beach voice room, and Nate and myself at the... Oh, Shishk, have you joined us?
Yeah, I'm right here. Yeah.
Yo, can you guys hear Shishka Bobber all right?
They should be able to. Mic check, 1, 2.
Well, everything, you're sounding good on my end here. First off, just thank you as well, you know, for joining, Nate. Gentlemen, I mean, I can look at this and just, you know, give my assumptions, but, you know, it's really, really good, you know, when you can get other insights as well. So Shishk, curious, man, what are your initial thoughts here? Like, I know you've got so much to say, so, I mean, what's on your mind for the season?
It's actually pretty simple. I mean, there's a couple ways to crack this egg, right? You can talk about every node, or you can just really talk about what makes sense, especially depending on starting tech. People like me and in Legendary, we're all just going straight to Heavy Chopper. It's obvious. A lot of people are probably going to go Seeker. There's some debate about maybe just skipping Seeker, and they're not going to be that good, and they'll just use HCRC. So there's a couple of divergent paths there, but I'll probably go Seekers just because I want to have a little bit of fun with them early on before 6ER and the Shock Mines, right? But at this point, we should hopefully be able to get into Diamond, and then it's basically just get to 5ER. That 5ER deck, it's too bad you don't have the photos of them, but that 5ER deck is amazing, and it's going to be very strong. And then from there, you just get the 7ER, get the troop damage, and park. That's it.
I like it. So I like the... sorry, back to the chat here for a second. Nate and Shish, I've just upped both their... sorry, Falcor, I've just upped both their volumes there. Nate and Shish seem a bit lower than a Skull. Anyway, you know what? I also have to just turn the desktop audio up a bit, and then everything should be well now. Shish, you mentioned Seekers here, so obviously day one, first off, you killed it last season. Congratulations on your finish. You're planning on getting heavy choppers on day one, and then Seekers are literally, you branch over to your building damage. What path will you take to Seekers then after heavy chopper? Are you going to go building damage, multi-node Seeker, building damage, medic Seeker? I guess it's only one of the
assuming
others.
they're good, I'll probably go straight there, but we'll see how that works. There's still people that have more chests ahead of me, so we'll have an idea. But there's a lot of good nodes there. I mean, we want to get building health, we want to get Seekers. There's all sorts of good stuff. But it just depends how strong they are. But and you see that people saying he's skipping Seekers. There's a lot of people saying skipping Seekers is probably good because why waste the keys on those? Because a lot of people just want to get to 5 ER.
5 ER, I can't believe that. Because that's the mindset where a lot of you, and I'm going to classify you as a pro here because you guys did incredibly well. You finished, higher up. I think it was ranked 25. No, you got legendary. What the hell am I saying? I'm so sorry, Shish. All, you 300 light players realistically will be, getting close to 5 ER, at least on that first day, that second day. Realistically, do you think you will get 5 ER by the second day?
I mean, yeah, assuming that's where the meta goes. Because at this point, I'm already going to be looking to break into Diamond, and it's just whatever it takes. Sometimes you have to just, it's an arms race sometimes. But hopefully that arms race is getting to 5 ER, and I think it will be.
Yeah, no, absolutely here. Well, okay, I guess we should probably back it up a little bit here because most people, again, realistically won't be in that same path. He won't be rushing to Seekers, 5 ER on that first day here. So just, looking at, the average Dro, as we are turning away from the season to pro here, what is the most optimal path in your opinion then, for the average Joe player, somebody that, is not, going to be getting Seekers on that first day, somebody like, I'm going to use me as an example, somebody that finished, and only because my last seasons have been awful, I finished 23 this season. I believe I will be starting rank 12. Actually, that's probably not a good example. We should probably use people finished at rank 21. But anyways, for the average player, Shish, what do you think would be the best path there?
The same one. And I'll tell you why. More or less, it'll be a little bit different about how you tech up to get into Diamond because you'll be a little bit behind on that, but it's more or less the same idea because the only barrier really is essentially getting to rank 15. If you can get to rank 15 at the opening day, you're starting off just like a player that finished in Legendary. And that means you can get to Heavy Chopper and unlock it. And the other really good thing to talk about is how many stars are in the pool of stars that all players share from, all players feed from. This is a heavy pool because we got out of a very high finishing 4-week season last season. So we still have 40% of all those stars from last season starting this season off. So there's a lot of potential for people to make some moves early on, even if you're not starting at rank 15. You probably can get there pretty darn quickly.
Okay, so it's going to be an aggressive season, or at least an aggressive start, with more incentive, to make sure you do push, in that first, I guess, 8 hours before that first time chest, I guess before you technically miss that first time chest there, because if you are able to get all 4 rank chests, a couple rank chests as well, like you said, rank 15 in gold, that's probably going to happen, within the first couple hours, if not the first hour for most players doing that then.
And your path to that is the use of rocket choppers and probably some warriors mixed in. Perhaps you already have to unlock them, so it might make sense to upgrade the warriors too, depending on the bases, the layouts, right? But it's just going to be very aggressive playstyle. It's going to favor the player that's not afraid to just send their rocket choppers directly at the ER and maybe throw some critters at it and just go to town. But these ERs don't have that much health, Get in, get out. You're going to lose a few rocket choppers, but you'll get the mission accomplished.
Absolutely. So then going back, because before you jumped on call there, I was asking Nate, with regards to, the paths, obviously, the main path being after rocket chopper, troop damage, warriors, 3 ER, you get into your building health. But then looking back at the mines, the rabbit hole in 2 ER, when do you think that would be a good time to go back and start picking up some of those guys?
The rabbit hole in 2? Oh yeah, like the
pretty much everything past the mines above the rocket chopper. I guess not much of a rabbit hole, but a little bit.
Well, see, this is hard to predict because the meta will kind of dictate it and point us in that direction. But the idea would be essentially it comes to the point to when you need the heavies. So that would be such that there's enough single point defense that becomes an issue for your heavy choppers to take them out of the sky, because your little level 1 heavies are ineffective at that point. So it's whenever the defense gets strong enough to really start decimating the front line of HCRC that you're going to really want those heavies. But I'm not quite sure when that is, Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. Because I know I'm not going to be picking them up on, the first day. I'm pretty much going to be doing what you're doing, and I think what most players will be doing. I think where I'm kind of running into my first, I guess, roadblock, fork in the road is, okay, 3 ER. After 3 ER, when we unlock building health, I honestly, I don't know if I should be going mines on the bottom or branch up, riflemen to get the flamethrowers at the top to pick up the gunboat energy. This is where
flamethrowers do for rocket choppers.
Exactly. But the gunboat energy is there. And you know what? It's still
huge. It's huge. We need it. That's the only one of 2 nodes. This tree that's gunboat energy.
And it's still cheaper doing it that way because if you were to go boom mines, multi-node gunboat energy, you're going 26 and 26. Going right from building health, you're going 20. Actually, no, 24. You're going. No, it's still cheaper. Because the tokens for the rifleman is 20, and then for the flamethrowers it's 24, and it's 26 and 26. Okay, yeah, so you actually will save, I believe, 26 and 26 is 40, 52, 48, 6. I believe you'll save 6 tokens for the gunboat energy going rifleman, flamethrower versus boom mines multi-node. But again, I don't think.
Yeah.
But again, I don't think many players are going to be doing that because again, on the bottom path to the critters there, machine guns, at least they can hit the rocket choppers. Critters are right there, and then you're actually at a good spot. You're at a very good spot as well. Branching off and picking up that troop damage, or boom can into the 4th engine room, and then that's where I think a lot of players are going to hit that fork in the road. At least when their chests are going to max. So ultimately, it looks like bottom path. Do you think we can agree on this?
Yeah, I think people really need to get the heavy chopper right away, and then you'll have your unit, your attacking unit. You'll have your HCRC, and then everything kind of opens up from there. Yeah, Abdul makes a great point about mines, saying they're going to be very important. Absolutely, because a lot of the players are going to have what? Critters. So we need to have mines to even protect from their critter usage, among other reasons, also just to protect against warriors, right? But so these are very important nodes we'll have to pick up along the way, but it's hard to say exactly when is the right time.
Excellent. Abdul Mahim, thank you for bringing that up right there. Jess in the chat right there. If you need a tutorial, watch Pete's rocket chopper gameplay. Got to be really aggressive with rocket choppers or you will lose them with the single point. Absolutely correct on that. Warriors will take too long on the deck. Abdul, yeah, Shish brought up that point. A lot of other people did bring up that point as well. I think, Jess, it's just mainly because there's not many defenses that are that much of a... There's not much to threatening to the Warriors. Of course, the most threatening thing is the deck layouts because, they are just...
Yeah, it's a marathon.
Yes. It is a marathon here. It'll be a marathon for the Warriors. So Abdul Mahim, good point right there. Jess, everyone is using the heavy chopper, rocket chopper. Mines won't matter. Of course, we won't have enough GBE to critter cores. That's a good point right there. Shish, will we not have enough GBE to critter cores?
It just depends how junk is laid out. You really need shocks to do that, right? And shocks aren't exactly on our direct path. So I think it comes down to having critters and shocks.
And Triple J, what's up, buddy? Cheers to Skull Army. Oh, look, another wicked season for the non-instant training players. For the non-IT players, you're using rocket choppers to start. They do have a fairly decent reload time. Actually, I can't recall it off the top of my head. But they do have warriors there. They do train pretty quick, Triple J. Peter White, interesting tree to 4 ER to say the... Yeah, you know what? I wish I had the layouts up here as well. Jeez Louise. Which is another reason, well, guys, make sure you are using the resources available. I'm talking about the Ultimate Tech Tree Planner and, of course, yes, the Ultimate Tech Tree Calculator. Ben, are we going to need to waste keys in 2 ER to be able to unlock 3 ER for the minimum tech requirement without maxing defenses as we need to save upgrade tokens? That's what I was kind of thinking about earlier there, where probably not, but once we start seeing critters, you probably will, because you're going to need the mines to counter, and then of course at some point we are going to need to unlock the heavies as well, to support our heavy choppers, once RC is not viable anymore. Abdul Mahim, Skull is... I am going to play Warriors, Abdul Mahim. Actually, let's get rid of the tech tree for a second here. Let's go. Oh, my device. That's right. Let's get back over here. Sorry, guys. Come on, man. There we go. There we go. All right, we're going to go back to the leaderboard here for a second because there's a few other layouts that I want to look at here. And Abdul Mahim, what a garbage season, man, wreck with mechs. They gave us mechs with the intention of mechs shining, and of course, mechs did not shine here. Let's go back to our local leaderboard here, guys. Okay, Teen Wolf, we were talking about Doom. Doom. A lot of people like to know what Doom's doing. I like to know what Doom's doing because, again, this is a global player. If you do go back and look at the global leaderboard as well. Holy crap, Cactus finished 6th? Jesus. 16 for Doom. Yeah, so I mean, I don't think I've seen Doom in the chat there. I definitely don't want to put him on the spot and just, bring him on call here, but if Doom, if you are in the chat, man, I'm very curious as to, what you do plan on doing for the start of the season. I know you've made it readily available, to those in Sugarship, but there are a lot of players outside of Sugarship that do want to know what's going on here. And then even going back to our local leaderboard here, 16 legendary players, guys. So Shishk, you won last season right there. Profile 755, not bad, man. You crushed it. And then going back to your layout, Visit Warship 7 ER. No base art, but I like it. Very intimidating. Obviously you're planning on making... obviously you're planning on making 7 ER for this season.
Yeah, just get there, get the troop damage. That's going to be really nice to have, and then hopefully that's my final surge to find a parking spot.
How early, I shouldn't say how early, but how much time was left in the season when you did park for 34?
I think I parked on Tuesday.
Okay, so that's okay, not bad. So you gave yourself actually a few days before the end of the season right there. And then another player that literally lit the fire under everybody. And honestly, guys, I've got to give credit to Chicken. I think a lot of players definitely need to give credit to Chicken for this season here. Even with 944 battles, the guy crushed me. He literally has 200 more battles than me from season 34 right there. And even his layout looking pretty... Oh, no, base art. I don't know what that is. What does that say? Is he spelling something out there?
Oh, it says back. B-A-K,
oh my god, it does say Bach!
Yeah.
You know what? It was going to take me a second there, but it does. That's hilarious. Chicken, good for you, man. Good for you. Cameron, I parked 7 days early on day... Oh my god, 7 days. That might be a little bit excessive right there. Scander, if I don't max heavies, will the heavy... Yes, that's a good question right there, and this is also another reason why... if you are planning on using the heavy choppers, I mean, obviously not on day one because, well, some players day one, but the heavies that spawn out of your heavy chopper will correspond with the level of your heavies on your tech tree. So if the heavies on your tech tree are not unlocked and you're using heavy chopper, well, Scander, I hate to break it to you, but they'll be level 1 heavies. So pretty much they'll be critters. They'll be very beefed up critters. I prefer fast seasons than last season. I was so slow and grindy, so boring, says Abdullah Mahim. Well, it was a grindy season for sure. I do agree with you on that right there. Nate, buddy, are you still here on the call with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, awesome. Oh, sorry. Geez, I didn't have Discord open up there. Okay. I want to ask you a few things here as well, because, first off, Shish, thank you for joining us on call here, man. It's nice to have, another fellow boom tuber, but, also, a seasoned player, who knows their ship and, knows what they're talking about. Not to say that the rest of us don't, but, a lot of us do like to, get the insight, of the professor, what he's planning on doing for the start of the season. Nate, I definitely can relate to you a lot for Warships as well, with regards to us, not excelling right off the bat there. I'm going to go back over here and bring up our tech tree, because before we brought Shish on the call here... Oh, no, I want the full tech tree, sorry. Right here. Perfect.
I also shared images of the decks in your Discord. I don't know if it's easy for you to grab those, but it's in your Discord general chat.
Let me go over here. Thank you, buddy. General. Perfect. Let me just... Oh, see, that's great. Now it's just a matter of me saving it and moving it over to Copy link. I want to save. Can I save it? Oh, save image. Unable to save image pre. What are you doing to me here? Save image.
It's never easy, is it?
No, it's never. I'm getting a stupid error message right now. Unable to save image preview right there. You know what, guys? If you have the tech tree planner, open it up. I mean, look at the tech tree. Look at the layouts when we're talking about it. Yes, it would have been a lot better to have the layouts up here. I should have thought about that, but I didn't think that. I didn't think that far ahead. But Nate, obviously, that's funny. Nate, but obviously, I mean, I don't think you're going to be getting heavy choppers on day one. And for a lot of the players that, didn't finish, 25, 24, 23, 22, that I like to kind of refer to, being the masses. You have, the pros that literally jump out ahead and stay ahead. And then you have the masses where, the rest of us literally just battling each other just to, climb those, little bit of rank. Yeah.
The top 501.
Top 501. Good point. Very good point. Well, yeah, true. Nate, going back to your starting path there, we were talking about the flamethrowers after third engine room. So what do you think will be the best path for you, or for, a player that's, not a pro, not a 501?
Well, to start off, I finished last season at 21. I'll be starting at rank 11, which is still iron, which is okay. But with collecting the first time chest, I can get boom cannons.
Ooh.
With that, I don't know if I want to go back yet, or if I want to go 4 ER or not.
Well, this is where I think we need to just keep advancing ahead. I believe it's always a good idea just to keep moving forward, meaning that, just get to that next ER. You might be at a disadvantage, for, 8, 16 hours whenever you get the tokens, keys for that next unlock. But I always find myself, hunkering down, if you know what I mean, where, especially in 3 and 4 engine room, where, I'll literally find myself staying there for most of the season, where at the beginning of the season, I'm like, okay, I got a plan. Just, get to the next path, get to the next engine room, get to the next engine room, get to the next engine room, and then go back and refill. But that never works for me, and then I always end up hunkering down and just picking everything up here. This season in particular, man, I'm really going to try to stay disciplined and staying to the main path, right to 4 engine room for the purpose of heavy chopper, because I did finish rank 23, 23.5, I think. Anyways, I believe I'm in that same boat where I'll be starting at rank 12-ish, and, with my 4 rank chests and, 4 time chests and 1 rank chest, I plan on getting the heavy chopper. So essentially my starting path, from the rocket chopper, is going to be that 50% troop damage. We're going to move over to the warriors, 3 engine room. We're then going to pick up our 50% building health, move forward to the boom mines, continue that towards the machine guns, move over to the critters. And this is where I'm like, okay, do I want troop damage or boom cannon? And to be honest with you, I'm going to go boom cannon, because troop damage technically is off the path. That's 24 tokens now. That's going to set me back instead of going directly boom cannon in 4 engine room. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, of course, heavy chopper is that first unlock past the 4th engine room. So, and that's going to be hard for me because, mines are going to be right there. That troop health is going to be right there. And then, of course, that troop damage is going to be right there. But I'm going to try my absolute best here, Nate. We're going to stay, or I shouldn't say where, I am going to stay disciplined to that main path. What do you think?
For me, it's more going to be, once I get the boom cannons, figure out what the meta is and go from there, really, I think. And also, one thing to note at the very beginning, you only need Tick 4, not max landing craft to start.
How come? Sorry, if you don't mind me asking, why is that?
Because you'll have all 8 of your boats, but if you're staying in, or before you get heavy choppers, you'll be getting, you'll probably be using mostly rocket choppers with a couple boats of warriors, and a couple warriors probably isn't going to make that much of a difference having max landing crafts.
Awesome. And you know what? I think a lot of other people that were using Martin's BBT or the BBTFRG tech tree calculator when they were inputting their starting rank and, you know, hypothetically putting all their nodes as well. I think I did see landing craft at tick 4 for a lot of people, which is funny because, like, you know, when I start my streams, I'm always like a massive advocate. I'm just gonna pull the tech tree down here for a second here. But I always max my landing crafts right to 5, you know, for the purpose of, you know, landing crafts can carry more troops, you know, more troops, essentially more, you know, more damage essentially can translate into a faster win. But that's a really good input with regards to just keeping them tick 4 for that reason there. I'm just gonna go back to the chat here, guys, and just follow up with some of the comments here. Michael Wells, always good to hear Shish thoughts. Very knowledgeable. Agreed. Headphones are in, says Kinora. Now I can hear Kinney. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Ben, Shish is the GOAT, man. Mike, LOL, always helping everyone. Again, agreed, Ben. Kinney, rank 24.50 starts at rank 14. So 2150 starts at rank 12. Okay, so I'll be starting at rank 13. That's actually even better, Kinora. Thank you. Triple J, giving the love to Omar Boom Beach. Can you tell Rec I haven't looked at the tree or anything? I need the Cole's notes version, max 1 minute reading or a voice right there. And Adam Brown, welcome to the Discord server, buddy. Was just able to join your Discord server. Yeah! Love it, buddy. Thank you for joining. Adam, once again, I hope you're pretty excited for the season right there. Cameron, that's exactly what we're going to be doing with Captain Borealis. I literally just tried to pull up my tech tree on my game here, but I realized that we're looking at my SkullCrusher account from when we finished season 34. But yes, Cameron, we are going to be experimenting with Captain Borealis here. We'll go back to our lovely tech tree right here, which is why I'm so adamant about those warriors, or at least maybe. I mean, I know the deck layouts are against them. The deck layouts are against them. The deck layouts are against them. But maybe we can... No, we're not going to make them work. But what else, Cameron? I mean, if you want to jump on, you know, I know you're a crazy guy when it does come to warships. If you want to jump on call, man, and, you know, let your mind go and let us know what you're thinking with regards to, you know, some of the things that will work, some of the things that won't work. You are more than welcome, buddy. Kinney, tick 4. Oh, sorry.
Here's something to consider, right? With everyone more or less looking to go to heavy choppers, that more or less puts everyone on the same path. So, how do you win? How do you get ahead of everyone that's on the same path? There's two ways. Through good, innovative, effective defensive base design, you know, the strong off-meta bases, and also just with very good, strong, bold attacks. If you put both of those together, you will do very well at the start of this season as you make your way to heavy chopper.
There you have it, guys. Andrew, hey strangers, welcome. And
Because
Cameron,
it's a grind. Everyone has the same tech, essentially. Think of it like that. So how do you get ahead in a grind? You have to do it in that fashion.
I like it. And you know what? There's really not much. That anyone can really say to that as well. Because once we do get stuck in that grind, we are stuck in that grind. And unfortunately, I got stuck in that grind for last season, which wasn't fun. So anything to give you that competitive edge, you know, whatever. Definitely go with it right there. Once again, Adam Brown, I'm the typical finisher in Diamond, so this is helpful. Adam, yeah, that is awesome. So Adam, one of the main points that we were touching on is pretty much if you did finish in Diamond, you know, I believe it was 21.50, you will be set up to pretty much get your heavy chopper on day one. And I think that's ultimately what we're getting, not necessarily from this stream, because this topic of conversation has been had in, you know, it's been going on in Telegram chats, it's been going on in Discord. It's that rush to heavy choppers. They are so close, they are so readily available. And another good thing that I want to mention about the heavy choppers here is, you know, for any of the newer players, especially in the last 4 or 5 seasons, you know, heavy chopper hasn't really been readily available until after 6 or 7 engine room. So, you know, for those players that don't have a max level HQ, you know, you have requirements, you know, unless you're using Admiral's key, you can only get to, 5 engine room, 4 engine room, which means there's been a lot of players that actually have not even been able to experience and use the heavy choppers. And I did hear from a few individuals that this is actually going to be the first season that they will be able to use heavy chopper, because it's right there in 4ER. They're a lower level HQ player. They're not using Admiral key, and this is the opportunity. So if you are a lower level player that, does not use Admiral key and plays warships, and, you haven't got the chance to use heavy chopper, this is going to be your season. This will be your season here. Yo, Ragnar, buddy. Hey, Scully. Always good to get pre-warship tips. A diamond finisher, so HC rush for me. I like that, Ragnar. But Ragnar, you got to keep in mind, if we're rushing to the heavy choppers, we're rushing to the heavy choppers, and we don't have the actual heavies to back them up. So it's still going to be a lot of rocket chopper support with the heavies. I don't think we're going to see full heavy rushes probably till, maybe day 2, day 3. I mean, I could be wrong. You're probably going to see some players somehow will get the heavies maxed and still unlock heavy choppers on day 1 and take it from there. What's that, Shish?
They'll need the GBE too.
Ooh, because
the GBE node.
Okay, that's impossible then. There's no way that at least...
Right, that's what I'm getting.
Okay.
I don't think we'll see it that early. Yeah.
Okay, because there's no way that, in 2 days, you'll get the heavies, which means you've got to get mines, mortars, and let's say you take the cheaper route to get gunboat energy, which means after 3 engine room, you get riflemen and flamethrowers, then you pick up the gunboat energy, but then you still got to continue, to the heavy choppers. And at this point, it's actually more expensive going top because of, no, actually, no, it's not. It's pretty equal. Anyways, yeah, no, that does seem pretty impossible. So yeah, all right, maybe day 3 or day 4, we'll probably be seeing full heavy rushes. And Nate, you're gonna make like a Tom and Cruise and like a baby and head out from the stream. Nate, no worries, buddy. Thank you, honestly, thank you so much for tuning in today, my man. We'll definitely have you on call more, for this season. I know you've showed a lot of interest in it, and enjoy the rest of your day, man. McLovin, I just can't wait to see how I'm gonna lose by 1 second right there. Andro giving the love right there. Hinka, buddy, that's why I'm not doing it. Everyone will be there on day 1, and it's gonna be a shit show. Abdul Mahim, but are you not? I don't know, man. Are rifles? I haven't even talked about rifles at all. I've heard people in the chat say that Amir is going to be doing riflemen. I mean, technically, Abdul Mahim, I just said the path that I'm going to take, and riflemen are not on that path. So on SkullCrusher, no. I will not be using riflemen. Captain Borealis, I might give it a go just because, we're not going to do the same path, and, we're going to try different things. So maybe I'll ask Amir exactly what he's doing and just, follow what he does, because he plays multiple accounts.
Here's my suggestion. If you're going to go rifleman, this synergizes with a choice of hero like Kavan, and then Kavan always does well with bombardiers. So I would take a path something like this if you went rifleman. I would think about Kavan bombardiers as my final meta.
We're looking
with heavy chopper.
We're looking at, okay, yeah. Kavan is still not until the end of 4 engine room. We don't touch bombas until we get into 5 ER. So that's probably not going to be until like end of week 1. Oh, well, for me, most likely going into week 2.
It's a good different path though to think about for an alternative to the heavy chopper. Yeah, if you do the rifleman, I think going bombardier ultimately makes sense too.
That sounds like a pretty good idea. Is there anybody in the YouTube chat that was thinking something similar? Rifleman, Kavan, Bombardier? Sick Legend. I plan on going straight to the 4th engine room. Yeah, join the 4ER club, man. Then picking up the BH and maybe the shocks, then right to 5 engine room and seeing what happens from there. Well, good plan. Mark, so Warriors at 90% TD won't be faster than RCs at 50% TD. Mark, it has to do with, first off, yeah, with numbers like that, yes, clearly the Warriors should be stronger, and I believe are stronger. Rocket choppers are going to be faster because they've got less ground to cover. The deck layouts are brutal, and this is why I'm kicking myself in the arse here for not having the deck layouts on stream here as we're talking about it, because the amount of time it's going to take those warriors to round the bends on 3, 4, 5, opposed to a rocket chopper literally just flying over the gap and not having to worry about making any bends. It's going to be quicker. It is going to be a quicker. So I don't know. We could be wrong. I mean, but the numbers point to no, rocket choppers are going to be better. Axstar, everybody. Speaking of non-top 500 players, SkullCrusher 3.0 is officially open and looking for players still grinding for their trophy and wanting to be a part of the SkullCrusher family. Axe, that's awesome, buddy. I didn't know that we, I think I did know that, actually. Let me actually give a little bit of love to 3.0 here. Whoops. McLovin, joking aside, is it going to be an RC rush fest for the first few? Well, technically, yes. RC rush with maybe warrior meat shield, with rifleman meat shield, or potentially critter meat shield, depending on how quick it takes you to get them. SkullCrusher 3.0. Oh, damn, Pineappy's in there. I didn't know that. Anyways, yeah, guys, you know what? Shout out to SkullCrusher 3.0 here once again for SkullCrusher mini accounts and SkullCrusher family and friends. So once again, just adding on to what Axe said right there, just giving a little bit more love to a SkullCrusher here. Let's go back to warships now. Should you? Oh, Mr. Olsen. Sorry, I'm skipping people. Ron Zakappa moments. Joking aside, yes, it probably will be. Mr. Olsen, hello everybody. I will listen to this now a bit after everybody else. Hoping everybody gets a nice start in tomorrow's season 35. Thank you, Mr. Olsen. Same for you. By the way, those watching, please make sure you do subscribe to Mr. Olsen, guys. A very entertaining warship streamer. My plan is to oh my God, you're part of the 5ER club, but you're doing it by Wednesday. My plan is to rush to 5ER and stream that at Wednesday. Good plan. Very good plan. Dyson Lid, good morning from Taiwan. Good afternoon going into evening on my end here, buddy. Big shout out to Dyson Lin. Sam Brothers, should you try and get rocket launch? No. Shishk, what do you think of rocket launchers for this season?
I think you summed it up quite nicely.
Let's bring it up back there for a second. Well, first off,
yeah, I just don't see the value in them early on. I mean, yeah, at some point we're gonna want them, but it's not gonna be an effective tech compared to the other ones that are out there. So we're not looking at them early on.
And they're tucked away there, guys. After all, it's 3 engine room. It's at the end of that bottom path, like that main path that leads to 4 engine room. If you do decide to get the troop damage, okay, you know, that might be a benefit, a risky benefit that will pay off. But then, you know, 36 to pick up rocket launchers early, no. Like what Shish is saying, and I think a lot of people are going to agree. You're not going to need rocket choppers, you know, early. And I don't know if early. I don't know if early is 1 week. So,
you'll have tokens, right, accumulating. I mean, you want to spend them somewhere, and if you're not spending them on rocket launchers, well, you know where you spend them. Barrage and artillery. And artillery is on your way to 5ER, and barrage is just on your, you know, once you get into 5ER, it's right there. You're picking up both. So I think you want to have your tokens kind of saved up for maxing barrage and artillery.
There you go, guys. So, no to rocket launchers.
That's the other reason why it's a big no. Yeah.
Sick Legend, with my meta, I'm not going to upgrade the boom mines at all. You know what? Boom mines aren't going to be affecting rocket choppers, so you might have something that works there. Sheldon, hey buddy, hey. Hi Scully, how are you? Sheldon, good to see you, man. Hope all is well on your end. Welcome to the live stream here. Adam Brown, I am not top 500. I would be eligible for SkullCrusher 3.0 if spots are open right now. Adam, Axe made it very clear. Make your way over, you know, before it fills. I believe it's first come, first serve right now. Abdullah Makeem, giving the love right there. Talo, hey Scully, I am pretty sure this is a save up and rush to Seekers is the best idea. Talu, if you're just joining the live stream right now, first off, welcome. Second off, yes, and that's exactly what Shish Kebabber was saying earlier when he first joined the call here, asking him what his plan was, and it's get to 4 ER heavy chopper, get troop damage, and then I believe get Seekers and 5 ER or something along the lines of that, Shish.
Yeah, Seekers are still a question mark. I think they'll be fun to play, but so is getting to 5ER, so it's still hard to say. But yeah, definitely it involves HC, and then we're really looking to get into 5ER. We might pick up Seekers.
There you have it, Talu. I hope that kind of helps to that a little bit there. I love seeing all you guys giving love to Olsen and Flint right now. That's amazing. Ragnar, as Shish says, always look at the long game. I tend not to get bulked down in short-term meta. That's my problem, Ragnar. I do tend to get bulked down in short-term meta when you need to be looking at the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is the long game, the end game there. So yeah, that's a great mindset to have for Warships, Ragnar. Sam Brothers, okay, so I won't get them. Yeah, you know what? You'll save yourself a lot of trouble and complaining by not getting those rocket launchers. Blindside, what's up, buddy? My plan is to lose 20 to... What? My plan is to lose 20 to 30 matches probably in a row because I don't think I've ever used the rocket choppers. So once my win percentage is completely bombed, I'll probably toss my device at the wall, then cry a single tear. It's not that bad, Blindside. You know, our biggest problem right now with rocket choppers is going to be GBE, is the fact that we probably won't be able to launch them all right off the bat. I haven't done the numbers on that, so I don't know. The fact that...
you're fine.
Okay.
They're 4 each, so it's 32 GBE. You'll have 52 with a max gunboat, leaving you 20.
Blindside.
And you don't have anything to spend on, just flares at the start, and then eventually you'll have critters. So it's not a problem, GBE.
There you go. So Blindside,
you might have other problems, casualties, but GBE won't be a problem initially.
Okay, that's actually, I'm glad you just went over that then. So that's one less thing to worry about then. We will have enough GBE to deploy our rocket choppers right off the bat there. But Blindside, just to touch on that, it's not that bad. I mean, yes, there is always a learning curve when using new troops, or even if you've used the troops, you know, for a season of Warships, you know, when you get that new troop for the next season, you know, after not using them for the week, you're always a little bit rusty. So there's always that little bit of a learning curve to get over. And then, you know, once you get your groove, you know, once you get that, you know, your mojo going, it's really, really, really fun. Eunice.
And be sure to watch your opponent's attacks. Watch the replays. Yeah, and you'll learn a lot from them too.
Thank you. And Shish, great point. Guys, watch the replays. Watch the replays, because you also get a good insight of, you know, maybe I need to move this defense. Maybe, you know, this ER is useless over here, but you're never going to know unless you go back and watch the opponent's replays. Very good point, Shish. Eunice, how are we supposed to play RCs without shock bomb? It just adds another element to the skill. You know what? Good question. Critters, riflemen, warriors, you know, we've got ample options, you know, for temporary meat shields until, you know, the heavy chopper starts to shine. Sam Brothers, should you get max heavy and rocket chopper? Max rocket chopper, yes. Max heavy, no. At least not the first day. The first couple days, you don't want to max your heavies. First couple days, you don't want to unlock heavies because it's going to be out of your way. Zen Buddha, loving that one right there. Will maxing out RC work? Yes, I'm planning on maxing out the rocket chopper on my main account, Sheldon. That's pretty much what most players will be using because it's the starting troop. You know, we're going to have the gunboat energy to support them right off the bat. You know, warriors are on the main path as well, leading to third engine room. So one boat of warriors, you know, with a delayed drop will be an excellent distraction for the rocket choppers. So yeah, maxing them will work. You know, there's going to be many ways to actually make the rocket choppers work, whether, you know, full rocket chopper, 7 boats of rocket chopper, 1 boat of warriors for distraction, 7 boats of rocket chopper, 1 boat of riflemen for distraction, or once you get critters, using critters for distraction. But there's ample ways to make rocket chopper work without shocks and just in general. Blindside, that's how I start every season. Omar, buddy. Eunice, I made it to rank 25 last season without the hero. Yeah, you guys playing without a hero, I don't know how you do it, Omar. Well done, buddy. And I don't think a hero, we touched on that briefly. A hero is not going to be necessary, at least for the early game here. In Warships, it's always great to play. Yeah, yes, good point, Abdul Mahim, because I want to touch on that there. In Warships, it's always great to plan ahead. I noticed that those that actually plan do well, and those that don't plan don't do as well. And I haven't planned very well the last few seasons, and my Warships have been a result of that. So yeah, plan, guys. Please make sure you are planning. Have a goal in mind. You know, visually see where you want to be.
Let's be fair.
Yeah, go for it.
You didn't plan on a girlfriend, right? So I mean, that's what happened last season.
Priorities might have shifted a little bit, but that's good. That's good right there. Plan ahead, guys. Plan ahead right there. Eli Bus, flares and critters will be amazing, I think. Yeah, they will. You definitely want to give some love to the flares, and of course, when we get the critters, yeah, you want to give love to them too. Joshua, is the plan just straight rush to Yellow Bus? Yes. Ultimately, save yourself, an hour and 43 minutes here. Rush to Yellow Bus. Yep. And then 5 ER. And then Seekers and then 5 ER. Great advice, gents. Awesome blindside. Happy that, this can be of a little bit of assistance, before the start of the season. Abdullah Mahim, why don't you do some testing for the season? I guess mainly time. Never enough time to get everything done. And it's a hassle with the dev build on Android, Abdullah Mahim. I can't have both dev build and regular device on my phone. I've got to take one off, have the other, then reinstall and then uninstall and then reinstall and then get all my emails. It's a hassle, man. And I've got dev build off my phone now, so it's not going back on until next sneak peek week.
The other problem too is testing is very limited in what you can do because it's only 1 or 2 players, you and maybe someone else that has access or whatever, but there's no evolution of defensive metas or anything like that. So the base designs just don't make sense. They don't translate well to what you actually see. So you get very limited value from testing, and it's a real pain in the butt.
Hope that helps with that and answers your question on the testing. Thank you for that, Shishk. Sam Brothers, should you max cannon so you can one-shot... You're going to one-shot rocket choppers with... actually, I don't know. Shish, what level... or do you... if you know, what tick rocket chopper... My God, what tick cannon will one-shot a rocket chopper?
I'm not sure, but just max them. Either way, because you want the health. You want the health on the cannon, because they might be attacking your cannons, so you want them to take as long as possible to kill them.
There you go, Sam. So, yeah, just better to put more into them if you can afford to. If you can afford to there.
Just max them, no more to go.
There you go. Max them and don't worry about them. Exactly. Yo, Ben Buddy, CR250, random question. Why is that multi-node beneath 7ER called Shish Node? I assume it's a node he made and super... Okay, so I've coined, ever since Shish Kebabber did the tech tree, and we have him on call now, so again, he'll have no problem adding on to it. Ever since Shish Kebabber did the tech tree for season 31, am I correct here?
Yeah, 31.
31. It was a tech tree unlike we've seen on any other tech tree, and all tech trees previous to that, we've never actually had a multi-node that offered us, 3 defenses with different, I guess, different rates, meaning that, you get 3 of this, 2 of this, or 1 of this, or, what made his node stand out so well on that tech tree, Ben, was the fact that it was like 2 rocket launchers you could pick. It was 1 shock launcher.
3 boom cannons.
Or 3 boom cannons.
3 boom cannons, 2 rockets, 1 shock.
And it was a node right before 7ER. And, Supercell, going into season 32, 33, and 34, they had a very similar node right before 7ER with the same ability. 3 different defenses with different rates of, 2 of this, 3 of this. And, that was part of Shish Kebabber's tech tree. We never had a node like that before. Moving forward, since Shish Kebabber's tech tree, we've always had some sort of Shish node. So now I realize that we've got a couple of them in this one, but, it's a fun play on words and, with the community, and, he is responsible for it. So, that's why I put it there. Eunice, Omar Sniper, you are good right there, bro. Thank you, you too. Boomer Bill, what's up, buddy? And Ben, yeah, best tech tree ever. Are you talking about this tech tree, or are you talking about the one from season 31? But ultimately, I do agree with you. I think this is an awesome tech tree. Not even to mention, I mean, like, a lot of players probably won't be getting... Where is it? Right here. Yeah. I'm always a fan of what, 7ER looks like, and it's just, it's insane that how, once you get to 7ER for this season, look at how juicy those stats are, the extra gunboat energy, the extra troop damage, the extra building damage, everything is beautiful other than the useless mine node there. But yeah, that's going to be super, super exciting, and this is something that I've also missed out on the last X amount of seasons where I've not gone 7ER, so I really don't want to miss out on this. I want a damage amplifier, I want a Doom Cannon, Actually, well, I want a grappler too, but this is also why you want to make sure you've collected your diamonds from Mega Crab so you can afford your multi-node switches. But yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to 7 ER there. Going back to some of the chat here, the comments there. Abdul Mahim, can you do testing for the season? Yeah, you know, if we have access to the dev build, there's, like Shish said, there is some testing we can do, but it's very limited. Red Dog, I always play 2 base ride, 1 tech ride, and they always end up the same in the end. LOL, the thing is having fun doing it. You know what? That's right, have fun doing it. Well said on that one. Joshua Slugger, wait, are there Bombas this season? Yes, there are, Joshua. Let's go back to our full tech tree guide, and Bombas are in 5 ER, so it's going to be in, literally, look in the middle of the screen, right above 6 ER. So Bombas are tucked away in 5 engine room, but yeah, we do have them this season. Abdullah Mahim, giving the love to Red Dog right there. Ooh, we got a bot right there. Shish could probably beat me to it, but let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah, somebody beat me to it. Well done. Well done, Shish. Geez Louise, man, they're getting really risky with the names now.
Yeah, we had to deal with a couple of them on the Mega Crab stream last night with Op, too.
Yeah, 0 F's given on that, but thank you for that, Shishka Bobber. Yeah, bot alert, exactly, Abdullah Mahim. We saw that coming in right there. Red Dog giving the love right there.
Same kind of names.
Exactly.
What I was getting at, too.
Yeah, well, I mean, this one's pretty provocative. I've seen them come
in.
Yeah,
you know, I'm telling you, we liked them last night, too.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, really? Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're getting very, well, yeah, yeah. Anyways, good to have moderators on your channel, guys, you know, for the best interest when, you know, stuff like this happens. But yeah, guys, so, you know, going over essentially the start of, you know, Warship Season 35, which... Let's go back over. I believe it is going to be in 10 hours. 10 hours and 3 minutes, my friends. We go into the start. You know, there's a lot of hype, a lot of excitement. You know, I think we've gone over, you know, at least, you know, preseason tech talk with regards to, you know, optimal, best starting path, you know, essentially what we've come to the conclusion, or what the community, this is not my conclusion, this is the community's conclusion, that it is going to be best to make sure that we rush to 4 ER and heavy a chopper. And yo, Pickle Rick, man, Skull, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Sam Brothers, Abdullah Mahim, I'm pretty sure Cosmic Duo, another boom tuber, does test. Yeah, they test a lot, man. They do test a lot. But Shishk, man, I think we covered a fair amount, at least, you know, just for, you know, the pre-season tech talk. You know, is anything else, you know, you think we should cover, or anything else important to say?
I mean, 6 ER is a no-brainer. I don't think anyone has any questions about what to do in 6 ER. So I think we're good. Yeah.
Love it, love it. Well, you know what, guys? I think we are going to get things wrapped up here. Ironically, Shishk, I still want to do a little bit of Mega Crab on my SkullCrusher account before the season starts.
Yeah, I'm going to probably hit it up a little bit too. I want some more diamonds.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Same here. I haven't even check this out, guys. I'm not gonna be streaming it. I'm just doing this on my own time here. But I haven't even started on the Travel Crab yet. And you know what? I think I'm gonna end up using just, you know, Scorchers and just literally force close my way to 40, and then just, you know, make my way to Legendary just to, you know, keep up with my trophies. Because yeah, I got a Legendary 2 on Borealis. I definitely want to get a Legendary 2 on a SkullCrusher here. So, yeah, guys, we are going to be wrapping things up here. Cosmic Duo, yeah, they do very little warships, and they cover a lot of other things in the game. And honestly, with their, you know, they were massive in the game before warships, so they definitely don't need warships to stay afloat. Flynn to 6 CR meta looks like tanks and cry. Oh my god, that's what Falcor said. I know he was trolling, but that's exactly what Falcor said there. And Joy Condrew, Skull, I made it to level 60. Good job, Joy Condrew. Good job, buddy. Try for 70 if you still have the hits. But yeah, Skull Army, friends, we got Shishkawabra on call here, guys. We are going to get things wrapped up now. I do want to thank, I want to thank Nate the Great for joining me. Shishk, I want to thank you for joining me as well. Guys, moving forward into the season, I'm going to try to have one of these streams, you know, well, after the first week, just to kind of follow up, unless we can get a boom talk going with BBTFRG. But I'm excited for this season. I hope you guys are excited for this season. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in about 10 hours when season 35 To the Skies does officially kick off. Shishk, my man, thank you for joining me. Any last minute words you'd like to give?
Get to the chopper.
You heard him. You heard him, guys. Get to the chopper. Skull Army, Flint, Red Dog, Ben, Zen Buddha, Abdullah Mahim, Pickle Rick. Thank you, buddy, as well. We will catch you guys later. Red Dog, see exactly. We'll catch you guys in the AM. Make sure you do get a power nap in. But for now, Skull Army, friends, we will officially be wrapping up the live stream. Now I think it's time to make like a Tom and a cruise. We'll catch you guys later. Peace. Let's get that outro. Wrong one, but we'll take it. All right, Shish, thanks, man. They can't hear us. I've got the desktop audio cut out there. Just keep it quiet here. Yeah, man, I appreciate you hopping on there, man. That's pretty cool. Well, that... Oh, they can still hear us. I'm sorry, guys. I thought we were private. Well, we didn't say anything we weren't supposed to. Okay, let me mute this.